Hello, everyone. I'm so happy that you're here with me tonight. I want to talk about something that has been really beautiful for me, um, something to reflect on. It's about the mirrors. Greg Braden, the renowned spiritual teacher, he spoke about the seven Essene mirrors of self that he learned through his studying of the Dead Sea Scrolls, which is fascinating. When I read it, I just fell in love with it. And I noticed it everywhere. I just realized it was a real beautiful, beautiful thing that we have here. So when I say mirrors, I just mean life gently showing us ourselves through people, through situations, and everyday moments. And there are these little wow moments where something just clicks inside, like, oh my God, that is me. I'm actually seeing myself more clearly here. And I think that is just so beautiful. It makes feel life feel more alive, more connected, and more magical. So, mirror number one, the first mirror is simple. It's life reflects our current energy that we're in right now, how we're feeling right in the present moment. So when I'm calm and open, life feels softer and people feel kinder. Things just flow easier. Yeah. But when I'm overwhelmed, I notice that life can feel more intense or heavy. Life is showing me this is where you are right now. I love it. Mirror number two is the mirror of judgment. Hmm. This is the mirror of what we judge in people or places or things that have happened. Sometimes what I judge outside is showing me something that I haven't fully seen inside. It becomes an awareness moment instead of a reaction. But I take note that, oh, I'm judging something that I don't like. Like I'll judge when I went to the flea market and I saw this war uniform for sale with Nazi patches on it. And I just began to question, what are those doing here? Why would they have that? And I realized that I was just bringing myself down and I was judging the entire flea market just for having old uniforms where someone they might have loved passed away. So I need to be aware that um, in that moment, not to react. Yeah. So mirror number three, this one, the mirror of magnetic attraction, like twin flames, or this is where when we meet someone, we feel this strong attraction or emotional pull towards them. We've all experienced this. Everyone has at least once. I've experienced this deeply with someone that I love very much. And what I noticed is that it's not just about the person, it's about what they awaken in us. There's certain qualities in them that you want, like confidence or the way they are in life, or they might be something that you want to be or should be, or something that you've always wanted to do. And they might have these qualities and they might be this particular person. In that moment, it is a recognition like this is exists in me too. It's remembering that. It can feel really alive and exciting, very powerful, very, very powerful. Mirror number 4 is the emotional wounds mirror. Excuse me. This is where emotional grief or heartbreak that still lives inside of us, it triggers something that's inside of us and touches something that is very old. It's good to realize it and recognize it, that, oh, that feeling is still here. It needs to be healed. Because of that, noticing it and that awareness in general, it can begin to soften and heal. Just that awareness can begin to heal that problem. That's amazing. Yeah. Mirror number 5 is the family mirror. And I want to be really honest here about my own experience growing up and even in my adult life. I often found myself trying to keep the peace, trying to hold things together, trying to make sure that everyone is okay, almost like a person that keeps the family stable or emotionally balanced. And I can see now, I still do this sometimes, even when it's not my responsibility. And it's such a clear mirror for me because it shows me a pattern that I learned early, that I had to be the one holding things together emotionally. Instead of judging it, I can see it now clearly and recognize it and taking that wisdom. Like when my brothers would be fighting each other and my mom and dad would be upset or extreme, I would always be the one to try to bring everyone back together and keep the peace, slow it down. And I sacrificed myself a little bit for that. But yeah, learn the wisdom. It changes everything. That awareness. Very, very good to know. Yeah, begin to live in wisdom with it. Mirror number 6. This is where these beliefs that we have picked up along the way, that we have deep inside of us. It's about love and money and safety and religion. We notice these beliefs, how they shape our lives and our experiences. And we can actually realize when something is happening due to just an old belief system. We've been programmed that, ooh, maybe that's just something old and outdated. It's just a belief that I need to shift and transmute that into something a little bit more gentler and a little bit more conforming to what may actually be better for me in the moment. Yeah, so mirror number 7, yeah, is the comparison mirror. And I want to share something very real with you here too. There are moments when I see people here where I see people that it looks like that they have absolutely everything together. Their lives look perfect. They have beautiful families, beautiful lives, no problems, not anything major. They just look so complete. And in those moments, there's something in me can feel a little bit of pain because it can remind me of something that I didn't get in parts of my life. I think it's a very important mirror. Yeah, it's definitely information. It's telling us something about ourselves, maybe things we value. Like we could be paying off some karma, things that we're learning and striving for. Maybe it's just basically telling us that we are older and wiser souls. Yeah, it shows me where I'm still tender and there's still a little grief. And there's something that's being touched in me. And I have to slowly come back to myself, something softer, and yeah, to be back to myself, to the present. Be in kindness, kindness for myself. Yeah, in that tender moment. Those are the seven mirrors. And when I reflect on all of this, I also think about the Gnostic teachings. Yeah, especially the way the Gospel of Mary Magdalene speaks about the soul's journey. It describes the soul rising and moving through layers of experience, sometimes spoken of symbolically as passing through veils of illusions. Um, I don't take it in a rigid kind of way, but I love the ideal of it because it feels like that what we're really doing here is slowly lifting layers, not becoming something new, but uncovering and remembering who we already are, more aware, more present, already home. So when I sit with all of this, I just think it's so beautiful because it makes life feel more alive, more meaningful, and even a little magical. These wow moments where we suddenly see ourselves more clear through life, they don't feel heavy to me. They feel awakening. I'm learning myself through everything around me. Everything is telling me something, and maybe, just maybe, we're more involved in this than we realize. Like we're participating in life, and life is responding to us, helping us to see more clearly. And I really love that. So, wherever you are today, be gentle with yourself. Notice what you notice and allow those wow moments. They are always there. They are always around you. Messages trying to help you. Mhm. And I just want to end this with something simple. Be gentle with yourself and Namaste. And I love you so much. Mwah, mwah.